Raider Nation, Raider motherfucking Nation, man. What it do? It's your homeboy, the sports man. You already know what it is, man. Welcome back to Raider Gang TV. We're gonna get straight into it. First thing we're gonna do, start off how we always start off. This is sponsored by Drippy Whips. Drippy Whips, you need you a car, you need you a motorcycle, you need you a boat, you need you anything mobile. Tap in, Drippy Whips, tap in. And if you got somebody that need their goddamn hair done, their hair fucked up, tell them tap in. Kanani Customs, bruh. Tap in, tap in. But look, we're gonna get right to it, man. It's been an interesting couple weeks for Raider Nation, to say the least. You know what I mean? Like I said, we ended on a high note. If you want to count, anytime you win, anytime you end the season with a win, it's kind of a high note, right? I mean, of course, it should be better than what the fuck it was, but the end of the season against the trash ass Denver Broncos, against some of y'all favorite quarterback Jared Stidham, trash ass, shows y'all what the fuck he was, super trash. So we beat the shit out of them, and everybody's been talking about, okay, is it Aiden O'Connell? Is it this? Is it that? Is it this? Is it that? All I know is during that game, Aiden went to the sideline. Trash ass Jimmy Garoppolo, y'all favorite quarterback, came out and got fucking booed. I mean, boo birds came out on this trash ass. Felt good, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, man. Nothing personal to Jimmy Garoppolo, man. Just that I know you're trash when it comes to this here sport at this time in your career, and you rob my team. Fuck it. Let's be real. Jimmy Garoppolo robbed us. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all talking about. 22 million guaranteed. He robbed us, just like fucking Josh McPuss did. Fucking robbed us, right? But anyway, he got booed, got what he deserved. But the interesting thing, this is what I don't know if y'all know. It was a quarterback at that game. It was a certain quarterback at that game in the locker room with the team. Y'all know who that was? Yes, Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, Arizona State. Jaden Daniels, LSU, Heisman Trophy winner. Now, if y'all know anything about Antonio Pierce, what we learned is he fuck with his guys, right? He fucking he fuck with Jack Jones, right? He fuck with Jack, fuck with him in high school with Polly, fuck with him at fucking Arizona State. He built real relationships, right? So when you see Jaden Daniels in there with the Raiders, he can be anywhere. He can be at home. He can be working out. He can be anywhere. Where he at? He with Antonio Pierce with the Raiders, knowing that they're gonna need a quarterback in the future. Don't look past that, y'all. Don't look past that. I think that says something. I think that says something. I think definitely. I mean, he obviously is not gonna fall to us. The Raiders would have to make a trade, make a move to try to get Jaden Daniels. But you know what, man? That's what good teams do, man. And if we aspire to be a good team, a good organization, we can't be afraid to trade up, man. Can't be afraid to trade. That's how motherfuckers build their teams, man. The fuck. So I like the fact that he was there. That's definitely an interesting thing. But now we got to talk about the coaching. I think when this whole time, when once the season was over, everybody was talking about Jim Harbaugh. Is Jim Harbaugh or is it Antonio Pierce? Jim Harbaugh, Antonio Pierce. I was one of them. I was one of them because it was a fair question. But I think that question's been answered. I don't even think it's even really anything to even talk about. I mean, I think at this point you got to go with Antonio Pierce, man. I think you got to go with Antonio Pierce. I understand at the same time if you want to go with Jim Harbaugh or a coach with experience, but you can't ignore the fact that he got the team playing on a whole different level than it was playing. So to me, I think you got to go with the pulse of the team, man. I think it's a tough decision, like I said before, but I think you got to go with the players is asking you. Your best players, Max Crosby, he doesn't say shit, puts his head down, works hard, doesn't say much. He had to come out and tell him. So I mean, Devontae Adams already co-signed. The best players are co-signing for this coach. And it sounds all familiar because he did the same thing with Rich Bisaccia. And what we do, we bring in Josh McPuss and fuck the team up. So right now the pressure is on fucking Mark Davis to try to make the right fucking decision here. And I mean, he's got to make the right decision. It's a tough one, but to me, if you wanna Well, you can't give 10-year fucking contracts. How about that? You got to give Antonio Pierce a 3-year contract, 3 years, with the option on the third year, right? So you give him 2 years. If you don't like what you see, let him go by the third year. That's smart fucking investing. Instead of giving motherfuckers 5 to 7 year contracts, then they fuck up and you got to fire them and eat all the money. That don't make no goddamn sense. I'm sick of seeing that shit. Mark Davis, get your goddamn shit together when it comes to that because that don't make no fucking sense. So they got to figure out who it's going to be. I know the Rooney Rule uh shit had me fucking pissed off, irritated. I had to learn a little bit about it, because at first I was like, I'm thinking like, man, sign them now, sign them now. But then they say you have to interview two coaches from other teams, two minorities before you can make your decision. And I was like, okay, that's fine, that's fine. We'll get your guys in, get some good guys in here, interview them, let them know that you're gonna go with Antonio Pierce. They ain't gonna feel bad, and then that way you can go ahead and move on, get it and get it over with. Now my thing is this 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 Rooney Rule shit got me fucked up because all I know is Mark Davis is gonna have to move fast. He got to move fast. Well, from what I'm hearing right now, actually the latest update is that Raiders expected to hire Antonio Pierce. Now that's the best thing we've heard, right? They say expected to hire Antonio Pierce. Now I'm not sure about the Champ Kelly thing. I know he was trying to get Champ Kelly like a package deal type shit. But I don't know if they going for that. I don't know if they doing all of that. I don't know. I don't know because he ain't really proven at all. You feel me? Like you want to go with a rookie head coach and a rookie GM. I mean, the rookie GM did get you, he got you Jack Jones, and they made a couple little moves. But to me, that position's in the air. I don't know. I don't know if you go with Champ or not. I don't know. But I feel like you can definitely go with Antonio Pierce and give him a 3-year contract. Don't bet the whole house on him. Give him 3 years. See how the shit go. If the shit don't work out, you move on that third year. You move on the third year, and then see what happened after that. Because at this point, it's going to be tough for them to go with any coach whose name is not Antonio Pierce or Jim Harbaugh. That's the only people talking about. If the Raiders hire fucking Leslie Frazier, even though I think he's a real good coach, man, Raider Nation gonna be pissed because they want Antonio Pierce or Jim Harbaugh. Period. It's no in between. They don't give a fuck. Nobody. They don't want fucking Bill Belichick. They don't want motherfucking Pete Carroll. Now Pete Carroll is also a good one too. He knows how to build a team. He knows how to build a defense. Like it's some good options out there. It's some good options out there. So for Mark Davis to put his chips all on fucking Antonio Pierce, it says a lot. That says a lot, and it's a big fucking deal. We can't overlook that. So basically, they're expecting to sign Antonio Pierce. I guess what's today? Fucking Tuesday. I'm guessing they'll be announcing it by Friday. I think they announced Raiders hire Antonio Pierce, and that way they can get a head start on scouting and get everybody. He can start putting his fingerprints on the team because at this point, as soon as you can, I don't know if that's the date. I think you got to wait till the 22nd or 23rd or some shit like that. But I know you can announce, right? You can announce that there's a deal in place, and they got to get that done. That way he can start touching this team from the outskirts. He already has a touch on this whole team on the inside. He's got a whole fucking his fingerprints is all over the locker room, right? They respect his ass. They respect him. They love him. They run through a wall for him. But he's got to get his fingerprints on these new young cats coming up and fucking these, coming up right now, finna be coming in the combine and all this kind of shit. Catch up with these cats he was fucking with at the bowl games, senior games, and all of that. So the sooner the better. As soon as it's able to happen, just make it happen. Fuck it, jump out on the limb, roll the dice. Hopefully it's a 7 and not no motherfucking snake eyes. But at this point, I don't see how you can really go with anybody besides Antonio Pierce, even though there's way more qualified coaches. Let's put that out there now. Let's be real. There's way more qualified coaches. But I just don't see how you can go with anybody besides Antonio Pierce, the way that he took this team away from Josh McPuss, turned it around, and had them actually playing. What an opportunity to get to the playoffs. Only thing they was lacking was a good quarterback. That's all they was lacking. So, it is what it is, Raider Nation. We're gonna have to see how this shit unfold. Hopefully the rumors are true. Hopefully they go ahead and put Antonio Pierce in there. It's like fuck it. At this point out, because I've been going back and forth. I've been going back and forth because I love Jim Harbaugh. I've been loving him since he was a Niners coach. He turned that whole team around. And some of y'all like, oh well, he didn't get along. Man, he didn't get along with management. The players loved him. They played for him. So believe me, I've been going back and forth. But right now, I just don't see how you can really not hire him. But that's why I say you got to go small time. You can't give him a 5-year contract. That's too much. That's too much. In the NFL, you don't have that much time anyway as a coach. 3-year contract. Mark Davis, if you fucking listen, which I know you're not, but goddamn it, somebody forward him this shit. Mark Davis, give him a 3-year contract with the option on the 3rd year. No, a 3-year contract with an option on the 4th year. That's fair. 3 years with an option for a 4th year. You know what I'm saying? That way he gets next season with Devontae, if we do the right thing in the draft, which I'm pretty sure we are, and we're going to get a good veteran, not no goddamn Jimmy Tarashalo. We're going to get a good one. So he'll get next season, he'll get another season, and then that 3rd season will be the one. It's going to be the make or break. It's just like it's supposed to be. The 3rd season is the make or break season. So by the 3rd season, if we ain't in the playoffs, we ain't trending the way we starting the trend right now, then we know, all right, it wasn't really Antonio Pierce. It was just everybody happy because Josh McPuss was gone. Ding dong, the witch is fucking dead, right? So we're going to fucking find out which one it is in 3 years, though. In 3 years, not next season, not in 6 months. Give him a 3-year contract, sign Antonio Pierce. Raider Nation is 100% behind it. And then, fuck it, man, live and die with it. Live and die with it. Sometimes you got to go out on the ledge, man, go out on the limb. And they went on the limb. They got Jack Jones. They went on a limb. They said, Jimmy Garoppolo, sit your trash ass down. We finna go with the young man, the 4th-round pick from Purdue, who ain't never really played top competition, but he's better than you. So they've made some stands. They've done some things that I like. So let's see what the fuck's going on, Raider Nation, man. I'm about to check out. I'm tired as hell. I've been smoking Dro all day. But look, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hey, we almost at 400 right now subs, man. Once we hit that 400 subs, I can give away this Max Crosby jersey, y'all. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, y'all. We almost there. 400 Max Crosby jersey. It's going in one of y'all hands. Ain't finna cost y'all no money. We almost there. I think I'm like 20 subs away. So hopefully I can get that motherfucker away tomorrow or definitely before this weekend, y'all. So yeah, like, subscribe, follow on TikTok, follow on Instagram. I appreciate y'all, man. It's Raider motherfucking Nation, man. Y'all